Hey, oh, humans. We haven't seen humans with the Elven Union yet. This could be interesting. I very rarely play against humans because just don't see them very often. So let's see. We have exactly 11 players. 2 coach assistants, 2 cheerleaders, 3 rerolls. So he has 1 more on each than I do. For Cole, usually a bit overkill, but it works out here. Let's see. What's that? I actually don't recognize a skill by its picture right now. What? Why did you take Hail Mary pass? Why would you take Hail Mary pass with him? That's weird. No block on him so far. Block on a thrower for humans is kind of good. So he's got an agility 4 catcher though with sure feet, sprint, and block. So he's block, dodge, catch. Yeah, this guy is gotta go. He's a problem. Another unskilled catcher. No, it's not an unskilled catcher. It's a sure feet catcher. Then we've got 4 guard blitzers, 2 with mighty blow, 1 with movement 8, and 2 block linemen, 1 with kick. This should be doable, but we'll have to wait and see. And he obviously will also get inducements. Okay, that explains why his team value is so high. What's up with these guys that have so much money in the bank? The Chaos Dwarf had 200k, which led to him buying himself a wizard. And now this guy has 300k. I was confused as to why his team value was so high. So is he gonna spend his own money there or not? I don't know. So this is just weird now. He got 140k and he buys an extra reroll instead of buying a wizard and spend 10k of his own money, or get a bribe, or get a babe and an extra reroll. This is weird. Yeah, I assume that's what he's going for, Sprock as well. He needs 100k more to get the achievement for the maximum stadium upgrade, which is why I'm probably never going to get that one, in all likelihood, because I don't want my team value to get that inflated. I probably should. So against humans now. Do I now go on offense or do I go on defense? I've been way better with playing defense on kicking, but against these guys, they're fast. I think I'm going to try to go offense because he also doesn't have reserve players. And that's going to mean he... If I manage to injure somebody of his team now, we get a player advantage. And I have 2 reserve players. Yes, Sergeant Oddity, this is open ladder. And hi, by the way. Let's see... So our main issue about this is the big amount of block that he has. He has 6 players with block and 4 players with guard. That's a lot. And 2 mighty blow players, but he doesn't have a single tackle player. And I have... tackle. No, I don't have tackle. What? I'm confused. I have dodge. He doesn't have tackle and I have a lot of dodge, so this is good. Just ignore me. Well, no, don't ignore me. You kind of... need to listen to what I have to say, but... Oh, whoa. Really? Interesting. So he is going a bit aggressive. I am gonna take my time now, though, to level somebody. I think I'm gonna go for that this time around. There's an assist, and then he is gonna be right here with an assist. And do I really want to do any more blocks, or do we just want to keep the one in the middle and be able to move through here? Because I could get more blocks out of this. Now this is a 2-die and this is a 2-die, which means I would need one more in there, but we can get that assist if we need it. Or do I want to stay in there? No, let's play it safe-ish. So we'll close down the sidelines against a potential cage. Not cage blitz. And see... Yeah, he's going to be here. Now let's move him up a bit. I just want to pick up the ball with him and throw the pass once. Or we pick up the ball with him because he's got sure hands. And then hand off the ball to him. He's got the catch reroll, and then he's gonna just throw the ball back again. It's kind of overkill, but might actually be worth things. Yeah, Hail Mary pass. That was my reaction there, Sergeant Oddity. Both teams got an extra reroll, so I have 4 now, and he has 5. That's just too much. 1 down. I'll follow that one as well, just to keep him from being able to move this guy afterwards. And then I'm gonna bring a scoring threat through, and I think I'm gonna go with Jet Elf, just because we need to level him as well, and fairly quickly. So we'll do that. Let's cover the ball with Shock Elf before I accidentally roll double skulls somewhere and screw me over. Better. Do I want to move a second scoring threat through? Probably. Right now. So let's just try to push him in the middle and keep him there. Basically. Oh! Stun. Good enough for this. Injury would have been nice, because then he's gonna level. So let's put both of them through here, basically, for now. That should keep us safe enough. He's gonna be here, so he's gonna be there. Then we've got this entire thing going on, so yes, he is going to do this. Hand off the ball to him. So we could also put the ball on him, just to have it there for now. And he can throw a fairly reliable pass, or I throw it back to the thrower, which might be better because I've got the pass reroll, but he's further back, so no. But he can't pressure me if I'm there. So yeah, let's go up here. Or let's, no, this works also. Throw the ball down to him. That's gonna level us. And then I can finish this with the blocks. So move him to there. Okay, so no removals, but at least 1 KO, which is better than nothing. And then he is also gonna go here, just so that we have the screen, or keep the screen. Yeah, I think that's a fine first turn. I'm not sure what he plans to do with all those rerolls, but I'm sure we'll get to see it. I don't know. Right now, I feel pretty confident about this for us. But this is kind of a rough opening as well. Getting a POW against Elphemus instantly. And nothing. Okay, so this is fine. It's not ideal, but it's okay enough. That's only a push. But I'm already feeling a bit more relaxed than that Chaos Dwarf match. That really was very, very difficult. But still, let's just see what we can do here. He didn't write anything. That's fine though. So let's see. If I get the chance now, what do we do? So he's covering him. That's fine. We don't worry about that one too much. But that's also not enough against elves. He needs to do more to lock me in. Nerves of Steel is just gonna be my best friend otherwise. I just really need Strip Ball. That's what we missed last time against the Chaos Dwarfs. We needed Strip Ball. I just need it on Jet Elf next, so that's why we want to level him as soon as possible. Luckily, we now most likely will get block on Omega Elf. That's gonna be decent, I think. That one's fine for now. Yeah, it's fine. The biggest issue about this right now is that this guy is right where he is, and he has guard. Yeah, that sentence made a lot of sense, I know. I mean, it works, but it was kind of weird from that standpoint. So, what do we do with you? I think... put you there. Comes with some risks, but hopefully it'll play out. Let's blitz this guy. See if we can knock him down. We can. That is ideal. I am going to put him up there because I don't want him near any of this. Come on. I'm just getting stuns, though. My Mighty Blow is finally doing something again. But right now, not quite enough. But it's still... okay, I wanted to go there, but we can't. So I might as well go back, I guess. He can stay there. That's fine. But this allows me to set up a surf against this thrower. So we're good there for now. Let's go right there. We don't need to really risk anything yet. Put him right there. So what's next? I am probably just going to block him because I've got a 2-die there, as much as I would like to go. Oh, we've got a 2-die against both of them, actually. I forgot that he has 2 catchers. I just don't expect seeing catchers. And he'll go there. This guy is still a potential nuisance. But let's just see what we can do about these guys. Yep, he's going to be here. He still needs to dodge, but now we'll go with our blocks and just see what we can do here. A POW would be lovely, and we get it. Let's push him closer to the edge so that I might be able to surf him out, if it comes to that. That's the guy I really want to get. That's the Agility 4 block dodge one. And we got him! Whoa, okay. Is he gonna apple him? He shouldn't. He's only badly hurt. But this is perfect. And I think this makes me greedy enough to go for this 1-die block. It's only a push, but a push is good enough and allows me to disengage. It'll most likely lead to him going up there, but still, right now, this is... it's a relaxing stroll compared to what we had last time. So let's hope it stays that way. He's already put himself up to 10 SVP now thanks to that injury, so that's good. And what are we looking at? I really would like to get the ball on him and throw a pass with him, but we also don't need to force that right now. Right now, I probably don't want to get the ball away from him to begin with. He's 1 touchdown away from leveling up. And I could use more passing skills on my thrower. Really? He rolled another POW there? That's just getting unfortunate for us. But, I mean, I can't really complain. We're still looking good here, and at least his Mighty Blow is not doing much. As of yet. So let's hope that we can keep this going. So by the way, I'm not gonna change anything in the near future with this team. I mean, that means when I'm streaming, I'm gonna play 2 teams right now. It's gonna be these elves for most of the time, and then for my Rekiv League matches, I'm gonna play my Underworld team. We just played the first match on this Sunday. Didn't go my way quite that well, but I mean, you can see that on my YouTube channel in case you missed that and want to see me lose a match for a change. Spoilers, sorry, but still, was a good match overall. But what would you guys like to see me play? What kind of team? I mean, basically, once I consider not exclusively playing my Pro Elves here. It's gonna take some time, but I always want to gauge interest. I want to see what you guys think and what you would like to see. Oh, wow. He's not having a good time, is he? So, big questions now. I could also just run this in now and score and hope that I'm better than him and just win, basically. I mean, this kind of sounds bad, but basically just scoring quickly, scoring early, trying to steal the ball from him, keep the momentum going. That's what I'm thinking about right now. But I'm not sure if I should, because I can probably without much difficulty get the ball on him and just score. So we might do that. But let's go with the semi-risky blitz first, because we don't have block on this guy, but it's still a mighty blow blitz, so I want to do it. And we get it. Good. And mighty blow does a thing again. Okay, just a stun though. So how far can you go? You can go to there, which means we can get the ball to here. Which means I want somebody right there. Yeah, I think so. Then we also need somebody back here in case something goes horribly, horribly wrong. And then I'll be right there and throw a ball and actually score after all. Even though I said I wouldn't yet. Let's just go for this. I already have a player advantage and I feel confident enough right now to make this. To be okay with it, I think. Yeah, let's just score. It's fine. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm a view. I could go bash, but I have to say I'm not a big fan of a lot of the bash teams that are out there. Why does my defense look so weird? That's not how you're supposed to set up. But I think I'm going to go for a bit of a different setup now as well, because we've got two sidesteppers, so I'm going to make use of that. I'm going to go for that. I mean, the thing is, in terms of bash, there are teams that I am going to avoid because I've already played them on YouTube for 50 matches. That's how I started out on YouTube, by playing Blood Bowl there. I started out with Lizardman and Skaven. I know, not bashy, but they were there. And then I played Orcs, though. So I'm probably not going to stream Orcs, in all likelihood, because I've already played them. I might stream my Orc team. That could happen, so we could get a return of that. They're pretty good right now, as well. So this one's exposed, this one exposed. We've got block, dodge, sidestep here, block, dodge, sidestep there, and I need the mighty blow guy in the back. No, we need the wrestle guy in the back. So yeah, this is fine. Currently, I'm also playing Nurgle, and I'll release a vodcast just as a bit of a taste.
It's you.
Trom AL, thank you very much for following. On Twitch this week as well. It's also going to push me over the 7 streams that I need to get affiliate status, I think. But I have to work again tomorrow, so it might not work out. So probably tomorrow or the day after, you'll see a Nurgle vodcast here against some Dark Elves that I played. I don't like Chaos, so I'm not going to play Chaos. But aside from that, I'm fairly open. So Undead or Khemri or Necromantic. I mean, Necromantic is not a bash team, it's a hybrid team. Lizardmen, I'd also call a hybrid team. They're not really bashy. They have bashy tendencies, but they're not a real bash team like Dwarves. I'm also never going to play Dwarves because they're just too slow and boring, and nope, not going to happen. So yeah, it's something. Oh, wait, I get perfect defense? Yes, I get perfect defense. I didn't even pay attention. I should have paid attention. So, that changes some stuff, though, and I can just move myself up a little bit further. But not too much. Let's see. Go there, go there. Well, actually, these guys we can put all the way up there, I guess. There we go. So humans, I've also played on YouTube already. Norse are not my thing, unfortunately. I'm not a big bash player, and that mixed with armor value 7 just does not bode well for me. I like my agility teams. I like my hybrid teams, and I like the weird teams. So Kislev would be an option, for example. Could also just start playing fun teams, I guess. Although I'm not sure which ones. I'm not that into halflings, but maybe vampires. Or goblins, just for the fun of it, but there's no real progression with goblins. It's just silliness, basically. So I'm not sure that would be the right thing for me, because I always like to explain what I do and why I do it. And the stunty/fun teams are just so far out of the norm that it kind of gets weird, and I'm not sure that's gonna be for me. We'll see. We'll see. So let's see. What do we have? We've got
you.
Helmy01, thank you very much for following. So we've got some... What do we see in chat here? We've seen Kislev, we see Lizards, we see Necromantic, Nurgle, Norse, which led me to Norse as well as humans. Okay, we'll see. Ogres are good for champion ladder, no one plays them. I mean, I can see why. Just to be fair, it's not like ogres are... I think ogres are literally the worst team in the game, statistically speaking. There is no team that has a worse win ratio or statistic than ogres, I believe. And that says something. So you guys all are leaning a little bit more towards the bashy side. Shame on you. Shame on you. Don't want to see me play more elves. I see how it is. So, now he's put himself in a cage. And he's, yeah, caged up completely. So we'll have to wait and see if I can get through there. I mean, I can get a 1-die blitz. No, I actually can get a 2-die blitz because his ball carrier is agility, is strength 2. I guess we're going to do that now. I'm going to screen and then I'm going to go in with the blitz from here to get him, because that's the only spot where there's no guard. But for that to work, we do have to put ourselves next to... Well, I actually need to only get one player next to all of these. So, sure, let's do that. Let's see. He can dodge still after. We also can just get a block there. So, sure. We start with that. He's going to go there. Get that block on the road, see if we get lucky or not.
It's you.
Sirumol, or Kirumol, thank you very much for following. How am I supposed to pronounce that? I ask that on a regular basis. Unfortunately, oh, come on, come on. No, just the KO. Come on, he just needs one more SPP. Just let me have that game, please. I'm asking nicely here. I mean, I'm gonna do a poll, a straw poll in all likelihood, once I go for a team. So you guys actually get to influence things and help me decide what I'm gonna play next. But it's still gonna take a while until I do that. But I just wanted to see what you guys were thinking so far. And it's already interesting to know what your guys' preferences is so far. Let's see. Yeah, so Kislev is high up on my list as well. Because they're weird, and I've always wanted to play Slan. They're a complicated team, which could be good. And also, it was, do I play Kislev in my own league or no? And ultimately, I decided I want to play Kislev a little bit more, and my own league is on a 2-week schedule. So I only would get to play one match per 2 weeks. And that's a little bit, it's not enough for my taste. That's how you say that. So we might see Kislev next. I mean, I'm only going to play teams that I like, Ceramol, obviously. But I usually have more than one team that I'm interested in. So I'm just also want to play stuff that you guys would like to see. And if that coincides with what I would like to play, that's just the cherry on top of the icing, basically. So yeah, that's basically it. So let's just put a tackle zone next to the ball. I've already re-rolled, so I don't really want to risk this to try and pick up the ball. But we've disturbed him enough. So we'll see. So Siromol is the right pronunciation. Perfect. He needs to reroll this, otherwise I'm just going to put myself next to the ball. I mean, I'm still going to put myself next to the ball, but now he knocked me down. Hopefully without a mighty blow doing a thing. Yep. Oh, God. Our armor breaks have been way better than his so far. Yeah, so by the way, somebody, I don't remember who, but I just remembered again, pointed out that the mighty blow on the catcher is interesting. The reason I do that, I usually want to build 2 of my catchers not into receivers, but into blitzers, because the Pro Elf blitzers, or the Elven Union blitzers, if you want to be completely terminology, I don't know, just correct. Let's just say that. They're good for marking. You don't really need them to be blitzers. They are supposed to be roadblocks. They need to be in the way. They have to mark ball carriers so that they can't move away. So they usually go block, dodge, tackle, diving tackle, and sidestep. And that just means they're super annoying. And Elven catchers, or Elven Union catchers are really good blitzers. They are fast. They are agile, obviously. And once they get Mighty Blow, they get even nicer. So I usually, if I get a double, I don't take guard on them, because with Armor 7 they're very fragile. You don't really want to mark with them. But going for the pinpoint accuracy of using them as blitzers is very useful. So this guy is going to become a ball hunter. So he's going to strip ball next and then most likely leap. But maybe something different. I haven't decided yet. We'll have to wait and see about that. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm going to go up there. I know it's not ideal, but it keeps me away from this guy. And it locks down this path. And I still could go there with dodge. And we still have agility 5 here. And all that stuff. So we're good for now. But yeah, that's basically why he has Mighty Blow. Because he's going to be a killer. And stay that way. As long as he lives. We'll have to wait and see how long that is. So he can pick up the ball again. And he makes it as well, and he gets himself back into a cage. And this time around, he set up correctly. So we've got guard diagonally, which is going to make things a little bit more awkward for me, but still doable. So how do I want to start this? I really don't want to use him because of the wrestle. I think I want to use him here. Okay, let's get this on the road like that. Yeah, it's a based cage. We can hit him. That's very true. What do you mean? How long have I been playing for? You mean Blood Bowl overall or Blood Bowl today? So this could fail. We can't allow that. So I need a backup in case I turn over now, so that he can't just run in this direction. So we'll reset that. There we go. Overall, I've been playing Blood Bowl for a few years now. Let's see. I can tell you the exact Steam numbers, basically, if you're interested. So let's go for this one next. Good enough. Well, I mean, not only good enough, it doesn't get much better than this. I'm not gonna follow this one, though. Good scatter. Good scatter. Might almost call it a perfect scatter right now. And let's get this show on the road. So he goes up there. Oh, please no double one. Okay, thank you so much. And then we do this block. And stay. Oh, what do we get? Okay, nice. We could get a good block there as well. But I'll keep him back here in case I fail now. It's unlikely, but you never know. Yep, that's a one on the dodge. It's not a double one on the dodge, though. And that means we go up there. And then we throw the ball. He can get blitzed from back there right now, which is part of the problem. But I can fix that, possibly. But then he's going to be able to dodge. No, we're still going to be fine, I think. I'm going to try. I could have blocked him, but I think the better alternative, and since I have a dodge reroll, we should try is just do this. Because that spaces them out, so now... Or zones them out, so now he can't do much. So... overall, so I'm not sure when I started playing Blood Bowl Ceramol. I think it's 6 years ago or 7 years ago, maybe even longer. It was during the Blood Bowl. It was well, I really started playing it around Blood Bowl Legendary Edition, so the first one, not Blood Bowl 2 Legendary Edition. And yeah, that's when I started playing Blood Bowl. Let me check my Steam library. Looks like he wants to foul somebody there. Not gonna give up, buddy. Not sure what you're trying to accomplish there. So, unfortunately, I don't have the Blood Bowl Legendary Edition in Steam. It might also have just changed the Legendary Edition to the Chaos Edition. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. So, Blood Bowl Chaos Edition, I have 873 hours in that. Which, if you ask the Sage how much he has played, probably doesn't add up to that much. And I have 440 hours in Blood Bowl 2 right now. So that should give you an idea of how much I've played so far. Really? If he kills him now, I'm gonna be mildly upset because he's just leveled up and he's my Mighty Blow guy, but does he really think that's gonna influence anything? I mean, he also maybe just thinks because I gave up here, or because he can't reach me now, he's gonna try to force me to score. I mean, I wanna score. I'm okay with that. But let's just see what this happens. Also, you should not foul with the Mighty Blow guard guy. He didn't get ejected, so he got lucky there, but this could have cost him one of his best blitzers. Well, yeah. Probably Blood Bowl is the game I have played the most. Well, maybe World of Warcraft. I have a not discernible amount of hours in that game. But yeah, I don't know. So do I just score? I think I at least blitz him, but then we probably just want to score and try to reset this. His KO could come back though. I mean, also 2 can play that game, and if he really wants to get a player fouled, fouling me is a good start for that. But I think let's not get petty. Let's just take our safe blitz. Let's let him get the blitz because we could still get the injury. And then I'm gonna run this in. Okay, nothing. And there we go. Hi. I mean, I also had about a 2-year break, I think, of Blood Bowl. So I got burned out on the Blood Bowl Chaos Edition for a while. At that point, I was playing in 3 or 4 scheduled leagues overall. And it just became too much. So at some point, I got burned out on the game a little bit. And I only got back into it with Blood Bowl 2. But I've been going at it steadily since then again. And I'm so happy to have my favorite team back. This is the team that I played in my first scheduled league, Pro Elves, and I'm so happy to have them back. And I'm happy to report that I still know how to do stuff with them. So it's just fun. So hopefully we can use this match to really advance our team again. Our team value is getting up there, but we have 1 level up already, and we have 2 more that are in definitely achievable range. Well, 3 more actually, but for that we need to get very lucky. He needs 1 more, so just a pass. He needs 1. Oh, whoops. One of the catchers needs 1 touchdown, and my thrower also needs the touchdown. Yeah, I'm a viewer. That's the main issue for me as well. Or it is a big issue for me as well. Is you really need a lot of time to be able to finish a match, especially if you play online. If you can't, it's such a problem right now. So I'm happy that I have more time again now to actually stream these matches as well on top of everything, and that now that my hardware issues are gone. You. Happy DOS, thank you very much for following. Happy to have you. Oh, there's a double skull. So now that my hardware issues are gone because I've upgraded, I can also stream at a good quality and record at a good quality to get the stuff up on YouTube, because I know you probably should keep Twitch and YouTube a bit separate, but the thing is, I started playing Blood Bowl on YouTube and I recorded for YouTube, so I kind of need to find the switch there. So right now I'm still recording the Nurgle games that I'm playing just for YouTube, but you get to see a vodcast this week of one of those matches once again. But the Elven Union now I'm gonna do exclusively on Twitch, so it's the weird mismatch right now that I wanna resolve at some point. So I'm gonna just stream Blood Bowl. I'm probably not gonna go back to just recording it. because this is also a lot of fun for me as well, and I think I can keep the quality up, my commentary gets better, all that stuff. So it's the personal development that I'm going for here right now. And it is with a team that I know very well and that I can play very well. So that helps with the streaming right now as well. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know, it's the communities, I'm a viewer, that sometimes don't really mix that well, I think, in some areas. And I think what's the biggest problem for me is if I stream something, I'm gonna release it later, so it'll split the communities basically a little bit. And it's weird. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it and it's really not that big of a deal. But I don't know really. So for now I'm just trying to not mix things too much, but as much as I can, basically, or I dare. So I'm trying to figure out how to approach this now, since he insists to keep putting the ball on his catcher, even though he has guard now, I can still get a one-die blitz against the ball carrier. It's not a good one, but we can. And Chemfei, thank you very much for following as well. Or Chemfei? What is it? Where do we go? We put you there. I think I'm gonna base myself a little bit just to see what he can do if I do that. But we're still gonna have some interesting times here. And not go aggressive too much. Let's see. Yeah, all of these guys are fine. Oh, well, no. I actually made a mistake because we would need to mark this guy, which we can't right now. And he's got a guard guy there, so the only spot I could get a one-die blitz from is here. So I'm not smart right now. It's fine. We'll still be annoying. We'll just do this instead. That is still good enough to be annoying, because we put ourselves next to his ball carrier at least. And then, where do you want to go? Possibly do something there, so he's going to be here. These guys are fine. And all of these are fine, so all we need to do is put somebody right there, I believe. There we go. So I'm not sure. It's also difficult to explain my reasoning for something like that when I'm also trying to play a game that requires a lot of concentration and reading chat and all that. That's something I still struggle with and that I'm trying to get better at. But that also, it's... I don't know. Maybe it's a bad thing. The thing is, I just didn't want to switch stuff around too much, basically. Because I know that some of my viewers on YouTube don't necessarily like that I'm streaming because they think I play worse when I stream. Oh God. Well, that's your own fault. You could have zoned me out. So just to get to that point, if he had pushed me, I would have gone to there. He would have followed me, and then he would have used this guy to push me away, and then the ball carrier would have been free. So there we go. Yeah, so that's the thing there basically right now, and I just don't know, and it's probably not a big deal because, I mean, who knows, but better safe than sorry right now, and it's okay. I'm having fun either way, basically. And I don't mind this too much right now. And it's a lot of fun to just play these. The guard placement is annoying. And I'm gonna shift Blood Bowl more and more towards Steam. Or not Steam, towards streaming. I do know that. That is the plan, and that plan is not going to change in the near future. But that's why I didn't really wanted to mix it so far, basically. Yeah, both of those. So we do have to take the one die because... Well, I can do this one die, and if we push him, I get it one die with him because that guard is still there. So I think we probably just take his one die and hope for the best. And the best is indeed what's happening. Unfortunately, I can't score this round any longer. Because these guys are just too far away. Let me think. If he gets knocked down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, not gonna happen. So I think I'll just take my blitz here. There we go. Let's see. Nice, another KO. We'll have to wait and see if it does anything for us, but one KO is better than no KO, basically. I am playing in one league right now. Ceremol. I've just rejoined it, actually. Just give me a moment here. I'm just going to finish my turn real quick. And then we can do that. So I still have rerolls, so I might as well try to do this, even though it's kind of dumb. But I want to try. Because we're elves. And that's what we do. When did I use my reroll here? I don't remember, but apparently I did. No! Okay, he's got Sure Hands, so he failed the Sure Hands pickup. That's where we are. So, first all through history. When I started playing Blood Bowl on YouTube, I also created my own league, or started my own league, starting with 4 players at that point. And because I still feel self-conscious about that, and I can't stop pointing that out apparently, I named it after myself, so it's the Rekov League. I usually go only by Falric, so I thought, hey, why not lose the last half of my name, because I usually don't use that one anyways. So we might as well. Now I'm no longer happy with that, but it's not gonna change, so there we go. So I played there for a few seasons, and then I dropped out for a season because I didn't have the time to play any longer, and I also played 2 seasons in the Rebel. I played High Elves there. Did pretty well with those as well, and now that I've got a bit more time again, I've rejoined my own league so far. I still don't play in the Rebel again for now, but I might rejoin that at some point as well. I'll have to see how my time works out so far with all the streaming that I'm doing now, and now that I'm streaming more just for the elves here. It might not work. Wow, he's getting bad dice rolls with these guys. I mean, still kind of his own fault to reroll something like this once again, but these are not good dice rolls. Okay, his kill comes back, so it didn't stick around. Bummer. So I get to set up in defense again, which means we won't change that. So yeah, right now I'm playing in one private league, and I used to play in both. Nice cheats. Oh, he's one of those. I've never had one of those. I'm kind of excited. It's the first person accusing me of cheating. I'm so happy. I probably should be, but really? Oh, you run the Twitch Blood Bowl league. I see. Okay, nice. I actually was considering, you had an early dropout or two, didn't you? And I was considering stepping forward there, but and asking to fill it, but I'm just not sure about my time commitment right now. So I didn't, and I think Shawnee filled that one afterwards. And Shawnee's a really good coach as well. I think so. You're gonna have fun with him. So what did you join the Rebel with? With what team? Let's just have fun with this guy for a change. It's always a bummer if people drop out. It isn't possible to cheat in Clive, maybe in Blood Bowl Clive. That's how you say that. So he's just rolling the worst dice ever right now. But I'm not. It's not my fault. Oh boy. Oh boy. So what schedule is the Twitch Blood Bowl League on? Do you play one match a week, or what's the time schedule there? So really? Okay, it's weekly. Yeah, that could be a problem right now. The thing about my own league is it's on a 2-week schedule to have it a bit more relaxed. Also considering that we have all the time zones mixed as well. So weekly schedule is much more difficult to keep, especially with me recording stuff for YouTube as well and all that stuff. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. So we'll see. I'm not sure I'm gonna be into the mixed teams so far. Maybe I'll take a look once you announce that one, but we'll see. So he's just what I wouldn't do for a fireball now. He's also finally learned and not put the ball on this guy any longer. On him. I mean, if he doesn't learn what is there, basically, and also he's just putting himself completely in my way, I don't really need to do anything right now. I can't really attack him here with this. But does that really worry us? Not that much right now. I'm okay with this. Let's do this. Move him over to here. Just make that a bit more interesting. Then we can also move him behind. He's gonna move through and start being annoying back there. Yeah, let's put him right there. I'm not gonna do much. I'm just moving around a bit. We'll shuffle our defenses, basically. And then I'll even blitz from right there, because if I only push, I get a second block. There we go. Better. Better. Sure. Anything else we need or want to do? Probably move him, because he's most likely not gonna switch sides. So let's just put him up there. That's okay. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, the self-reflecting part is kind of important, Sunagun, in this. I sometimes feel like I'm not very good at that as well when I start playing dice, but I'm that's always the thing. I think I'm a good coach, and I think I have the record to prove it. So when I get completely screwed over, I always think it's not my fault. I actually am getting diced right now. But I really don't know if that's the case, because that's what I hate in others that don't see their mistakes, is that they start blaming the dice or start calling you a cheater. So I'm just confused when I start doing that, if it's an issue or not. So I have no idea. You guys will see it at some point when I get completely diced. So you guys can let me know if I'm completely nuts right now or no. So I don't know. But yeah, that's an important part of this. You need to be aware of your mistakes. You need to think about what you did and figure out if something you did caused the issue. So he's putting himself in a cage again, for example, that is completely based. So why is he doing that? And why is he handing off the ball to this guard guy? Is he doing that? Yeah, exactly, Psunagun. It is a game of RNG, so you always run the risk of getting diced, because bad RNG is part of the deal right there. So I don't know. And we also, I'm just gonna cover this right now. Oh, this is so... Okay, I want to be greedy. Am I allowed to be greedy, guys? Are you okay with that? I hope you guys are okay with that. Because we're going to be greedy now, or try to. This block needs to work for that to begin with. Well, a push is good enough because it removes the tackle zone. Put you right there, in case. Really? And I usually don't like true sponges, so really, I'm gonna be a bit snarky today. It's not my fault. Yeah, it's kind of fun. So uplifting to play against people that do that. Okay, let's do this. I don't want to dodge, so we're gonna do more blocks. Yeah. Let's see. And that's interesting for me to realize how quickly my own mood tanks because he called me a cheater, because I hate that, honestly. It's not fun in any way. Yeah, throw the ball. So now he's got the level up. And then... I think we'll let him hit us one round because I don't want to do the GFI right now. That's mostly the reason here, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Nah, no reroll. Put you there. Stay. So he can't catch me. And that's fine. So there we go. Yeah, I'm a viewer. It's a salty opponent because he thinks I'm a cheater, which is kind of cute. I could just tell him to come to my stream here and check out the video evidence that against that. I mean, if he had checked my record before this, he should have known what he might be in for, but no, apparently not. And it annoys me now. It actually annoys me more how sad I get about that accusation than that accusation itself, because it really tanked my mood right now. It was a very good match for us, and I don't like being accused of something like that, honestly. There we go. So, let's see if me allowing him to push us around a bit here is gonna cost us or not, because he does have access to important players right now. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Really? I mean, I'm also not playing in champion ladder. God, that's dark blue. I can't read that name. Let me mark that. It's Terrific. Terrific. I'm not gonna say that. Other one sounds kind of bad. So, whoops. But yeah, this is it's Cole. But I mean, it doesn't make it better. But I rarely get opponents that are this salty. So, I don't know. Usually they just don't say anything or start calling me names, which I can kind of laugh at, but... Nah, I don't know. Not very happy about it, but I'll survive, obviously. So I'm just gonna run this in again, by the way. This guy's not putting up much of a fight, which is kind of the problem, I guess. But it allows me to actually farm some SPP right now, so... And he's just going for greed rerolls. He had 5 rerolls again, I think. No, he had 3 rerolls. We didn't get an extra reroll this time around, I think. So he's already burned through 3 rerolls, and he rerolled all of them, I think, because of blocks that he was unhappy with. But non-essential ones. So I have no idea what's going on. Oh, so, sidestep. Sure, I'll stick to you. I'm not going anywhere. I want to get a block there. Well, yes, this guy can still get this. So he's got guard there. Which means if I want to get the blitz here, which we do, I need an assist. Oh, we even got the POW. That's even better. Mighty blow, come on. Ah, just a stun. Bummer. Still okay, though. He has... not enough for this. So let's make the block down here a bit safer, and we'll block like this first. Yeah, he's a not so stellar coach. That makes sense. That works. Let's see. Yeah, my bad form is way better. I just accused the game of screwing me over instead of accusing my opponent of cheating. Because I'm very aware when I make mistakes myself, I think. I don't know. It's a weird topic right now, and it kind of tanked the mood for me, which it really shouldn't have. But oh well. I mean, there is nothing to be mad about if I think about it, because we're still in the lead by 3-0, and I've got 3 level ups by now. So, why am I sad? Why am I mad? Let's just get back into the sunny, shine, whatever business again, and see what this is going to get us. So, there we go. You always link people to the condensed guide for newbies. That makes sense. I mean, there are a lot of good Blood Bowl guides out there. The Art of Blocking, for example, I believe it's called, is one of the most helpful things you can read to learn about positioning and blocking in general, to figure out assists and all that. It's so good, people just need to look for it. Now I go down, there we go. Oh, we get our first KO, apparently. Let's see, so if I get the option, we still have 5 turns left, so it's not out of the question. If I get the option to get the SPP on somebody specific again, we want it on Jet Elf. Or Alpha B. They will both level out of this. But this is 1, 2, 3 right now, and we might be able to make it 4. The thing is, right now, also, I mean, you guys know that I like to talk about tactics. I like to be somewhat educational, you might call it. Because I usually explain what I do and why I do what I do in what order and all that stuff. So, priority, positioning, all the things. But that's the thing about playing against a guy like him right now, is we also don't really have much to talk about. Because he's not giving me a lot to talk about. Because he is kind of screwing a lot of stuff up, unfortunately. I mean, it's good for us, but it makes for probably a little bit boring to watch match overall. Since there's just... He still hasn't learned that he can't play the bash game against me, for example. I'm just gonna outposition him again and get my blocks where I need them while going there. And he's just... Right now, he's counting on the fact that he can get the ball and get it into here. And that's just not working. So, I mean, these matches have their value as well. But it just makes me point out my opponent's mistakes, which could be good, but I mean... There's so much stuff that is not good with this, and he should play this safer. And he's back in here. He's actually in there in a way that makes it a teensy bit more difficult for me to get to him. But we can still do it. That's the thing. So right now we're gonna go for lesson B, which is... chain pushing. So I can now... Ah, no, this guy's got... No, this guy's just not covered. Okay, that's the problem there. So I missed something which now might cost me the chance to go in there and really do what I wanted to do. But is that a problem? Or can I salvage the situation or just go for the 1 die? We can also just do this one, which is also a 1 die, which is why I didn't want to do this one to begin with. So I screwed this over a little bit because I got a bit complacent. We can still do this, and it's not the worst thing to try. I'm kind of tempted to do it. Yeah, we need somebody next to him there. Let's see. I want to see if we can make this. That was the difficult part about this. So we're fine now. So now this guy doesn't have an assist any longer, and now I actually can get the 2 die. And push the ball carrier to the side of the cage. Where we have the wrestle piece waiting, because that one is just better. Although we don't need him. He doesn't have block, so I can use my agility 5 guy to get this. Yeah, let's use him. That way I don't pull myself down. We will reroll this, obviously, but we don't get it. That's a shame. So now, I'm still going to follow to be next to him, but now if he blocks him once, he's just going to push me away and I won't be able to do anything about it. So let's just go in there a bit aggressive with our placement. It might not be the best decision in this case right now, but it should still be okay. Let's see. Stay. So now at least if he blocks me, which is getting more and more difficult, I can back away to down here, which might be better for us. So anything else we want to do? This guy is kind of a nuisance. Let's put ourselves there so that he can't run in my back. And he is going to stay where he is. Yes, there we go. So... Yeah, that might be true. How do you say that? Voondaba? So it's Wundaba, or is it something else? Either way, you're right. He might not realize that a based cage is bad. And it is really bad, usually. I mean, not that I used me being based. Well, we did use being based there, but not as much, maybe. Yeah, let's go back here. Let's stay there. Wundaba. Okay. Or is it Fawn-daba? Vaughn. Like fawn. I don't know. Voon? So here we go. That's luckily just a push. So here we go. So yeah, I think the thing is, when I play against guys like these, they tend to bring out the worst in me, because I don't enjoy killing other people's players. I don't go for turn 16 fouls usually, since they don't gain me anything. I would consider myself a mostly nice person, basically. Why do you do this? Why does he do this? But stuff like this just makes me... I get snarkier, all that stuff. I don't know why that happens, basically. So, it's... Yeah. Why does he do a one-die block on the guy that's just gonna put himself next to you again if you push me? I don't get this guy. Oh, boy, oh boy. So how do I play this the right way now? Because he also has some people in the way. This is actually a little bit complicated right now. Not super complicated, but I'm trying to figure out how to get a good blitz against him instantly. But the guard placement that he has right now is our issue there. So I think we can't really get a good blitz. At least not instantly. So what do? We move you to there. Okay, good enough. And stay. What do we get? Oh, we got an injury. That's always nice. Voon. Okay. So Voo like in boo. So Voon. Okay. So it's pronounced throat wobbler mangrove. Of course. What did I just read there? Sure. He just stands up. The thing is, I can't get better than a one-die against him, but it's the one-die we're going to take, and it's the one-die we're going to take right now, but I just wanted to free up a block player and a sidestep player. My god, my dice. I'm so sorry. So let's see what this does now. Oh, hello. I've got a ball. My god, this is just... It's starting to really get very ridiculous, what we're doing here. So he needs to be here. That allows him to get a one-die block there. We've got another one-die back there. So right now, I think I'm actually not going to risk a throw for a change. We're just gonna go and try to stay safe. So he can do this block. We've got all of these guys. We've got him right there as well. How far can you go? Okay, sure. We'll do this. Into this block. Good enough. Another KO. My god. This is just... This is a match to make you hate Blood Bowl if you're on the receiving end of it. That's the problem with this. And I get to do even more. That's the thing. We've got him completely shut out of this, basically. Yeah, just stay. Don't follow this. There we go. It's not even gonna be the highest win that I have on this team, though. I think it's a 5-0. But yeah. Still, my goodness. I have nothing to really talk about right now, and that's my main issue. I usually always want something to talk about. It's I mean, you're kind of right. It's not completely awful dice. It's just that his mistakes completely snowball the situation into something that costs him more and more. That's the problem here. It's not that he's... I mean, well, I think he still has subpar dice. He's rolled 4 double skulls so far, I think. But at least 2 of those were out of rerolls that were unnecessary. So I'm not gonna blame Blood Bowl too much there. But still, he's gotten some bad stuff. I'm not sure it's just all about that. But I mean, for us, it's kind of amazing, obviously. We get to level 4 players as long as I don't lose one of them in the process. Go up there. There we go. Yeah, I mean, you guys are probably right in that in all likelihood, he doesn't really care about this match anymore. We can at least attribute it to him that he's not giving up. He's sticking it out. He's not giving up on this completely. So he's at least trying to stick around somewhat. Even though it's not gonna change much out of the outcome, that's something, at least something we can say as on a positive note there. He is not giving up. That's important. And I respect that, actually. If there's something I am annoyed more at than somebody calling me a cheater or something, it's people giving up, conceding. It's why? It doesn't... No. Especially, there are ridiculous conceits that I've seen by now, and I just don't know why people do that. No, I still don't foul. I mean, he's already gone for a petty foul against me as well, I think. There can be an argument made that it was the right thing to do with that foul there, so once again, not gonna be... What the hell? Not gonna be too big there. Oh, I hope he can save him. He still has his Apo, doesn't he? But the injuries keep coming because I keep getting blocks. I usually don't do that. Hey, at least he saved him into an MNG. So I could get another 2 die, but it would expose more of my players. So do I really want to do that? I think the answer is no. So I'm just going to dodge here instead. And then we go up there. And there. So I'm just going to shut him out now. We probably just going to stall this out until turn 16 now. Because I don't really want to give him another 3 blocks against my line of scrimmage if we can avoid it. So, I don't know. Let's see what he does with his 1 blitz, I guess. But this is more injuries than I've gotten than in a long time. And that's because I always get to block him because he can't disengage or he's just always basing me. At least he didn't write anything else. But he's very, very tilted. That is unfortunately true. It's just, I have to say, even though this is a complete, this match is infinitely better than the match we just played before this against the Chaos Dwarfs, I enjoyed the match against the Chaos Dwarfs so much more. This match is just kind of a bummer because I can just play this down with play it down without any big effort. There's no real challenge here, unfortunately, as I think we can all agree on, and that's just it's a bummer basically. And the Chaos Dwarf match, I really had to go for it. He had that monstrosity of a Bull Centaur. He bought a Wizard, although he already had higher team value. And we managed to save a tie, and I almost won it. I only missed it by 1 GFI. Otherwise, I would have won that match. And it was so much better. It was so tense and so much fun to play. And this is just, okay, I blitz here now. Oh, look at that. We're in the lead further. I've never talked like this about an opponent before, I think, but yeah, it's just, no. I've also grown past the point of caring right now about something like this. It's just, it's boring to play, and I don't want to play boring matches. I want to play interesting matches that can actually lead to something. And right now, we don't see those. I mean, level up-wise, this one is obviously superior. Sure, let's make this a little bit better for me to get the blitz. So we'll push him out there, just away from the guard guy. My god, the armor breaks though. So now we can do this and get a 2-die against him. There we go. I'm not gonna reroll it, mostly because I'm still gonna blitz with him. And he has no block yet, so we need the reroll for his blitz. There we go. And I'm gonna be greedy here and get rewarded for it, luckily. So let's get that out of the way, and my mighty blow does one more stun. Still not bad though. We have him able to get 1 block plus a blitz, but nothing else, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're fine. We're gonna win this one. It's not gonna be a big thing, but I mean, we get 4 level ups out of this. That's a good thing. That's a nice end to today's stream, I think. He pushes us. This team that he has here is very promising. Having guard on all the blitzers is a good start. I usually would have probably gone mighty blow first on some, but he has guard on them already and has mighty blow on 2 others, so it's not bad. But the blitzers are the versatile pieces on a human team. You need to build them a little bit diverse. You want a ball hunter, you want a guarder, a killer, all that stuff. And right now he's building them all towards guarders, and that might be a part of his issue. If he had a tackle player already, he would have been able to better block me out and all that stuff. But it didn't. And so yeah, let's leave it at that. I think as a last note as to what he maybe could have changed to get this team a bit better. But yeah, since the cheating accusation, I really can't take this guy seriously, and it still put a damper on my mood up to this point. Yeah, I don't need to re-roll this winnings. We don't need it anyways. Oh, and he got the MVP as well. So all of this is good now. So let's take a look at the dice rolls. Just compare stuff here, maybe. Yeah, he's gotten 14 successes. What about me here? Pro Elves in Disguise. Well, all players, what about the... Hello? Team? Fair type of dice. Why does it not show... Am I confused? Oh, this is just... Huh? I'm confused right now. Both teams. Why does this show it like that? I don't know. But yeah. Just look at this. Look at the SPP. It's 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 19, 27? My goodness. It's pretty ridiculous. So let's take a look as to what our level ups are. And 3 catchers. Really? 3 catchers leveling up here? Normal one for him, so we will go dodge now. He's been missing that, so now he has plus movement and dodge, and also, yeah, all that. Good, next up. Omega of Supreme, I know what I want to give him, assuming we don't roll anything out of the ordinary. We don't, so the next skill is block for him. Jet Elf, the same. Let's see what we get on him there. We get a plus movement. Do I take that? Or no? I kinda have to. But it also takes away from his roll right now. So he is dodge right now. Yes, okay, so he's just gonna get block. So if I take the plus movement, it would give me a better 1-turn touchdown piece. But it's also on a player where I don't necessarily need the plus movement. But the plus movement could be useful if he survives long enough, because I want him to be the ball hunter, and with the higher movement, he might be able to still do that. So I think although it's going to delay a strip ball even further, and I need strip ball, I think it's long-term thinking it's the right call to go with the plus movement here. It's just too valuable. Yeah, I think we need to do that. movement allowance. There we go. So, we need to spend 20k to bring us back down to 150. So I have now a team value of 1860 with this team. Really? I mean, at some point my catchers are gonna die again. And yeah, I guess that is basically it for today.